Welcome back to JB Down Home Cooking. And today what we'll have, like I say, we're preparing sweet potato pies. And so to start off, like I said, we'll take 4 large sweet potatoes. These 4 large sweet potatoes should be enough to make 2 sweet potato pies, like I said. So what we'll do, we'll get these sweet potatoes peeled. And then once we get the sweet potatoes peeled, like I said, we'll take them, like I said, we'll put them in water and we'll let them cook down, like I say, for a certain period of time, like I said. Then after that, like I said, what we'll do, we'll take them and then we'll start covering some of our other ingredients that we need to go in these pies. And you'll find that the way we do them, like I said, will be pies that will come out, like I said, to a excellent, like I said, taste. And so we'll go over some of the ingredients, like on the next segment of this video. Okay, so now we got our potatoes in the pot, but before we put them in the pot, like I said, we cut them up, like I said, rinsed them in the sink, like I said, to get all the dirt off of them. And now they're in a pot, like I say, and so we've got it on medium heat. And this will cook for about 60 minutes, like I said, until they're good and soft. Of course, some people prefer to put them in the oven, like I said, let them bake, then take them and peel them, like I said. But this is, a way that I prefer to do them like this. And there's a reason why is that for me, like I said, I don't want to let a lot of the sweetness, like I said, come up out of the potato, like I said. So what I like to do, like I said, just boil them, like I said, till they get to a point where they're soft. And then once they get, soft, like I said, then we'll drain the water, like I said, and then we'll start preparing, like I said, our mixture, like I said, with other ingredients that goes in them. So this is just one of the ways you can do it. Like I said, some people may feel like baking them is better, but this is just a great way to do it. So we'll let this sit, as I said earlier, for about 60 minutes on medium heat. And so we'll wait until they get ready, and then we'll come back to the video, and then we'll start the other part. Okay, at this point now, we've got our sweet potatoes. They've been boiling for just a little over an hour. And at this particular point, we're getting ready to strain them. And I'm going to turn the oven off here. And I'm going to move them to the sink here. And she's going to follow me over here. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to strain the water off of the sweet potatoes. Just like that. I'll set that right there. You shake these a little bit, kind of get the loose water off of here. That's what they look like here. And from here, I'll move them over to, when we do next, we'll just move them to the mixer. Or you got something else you want to do to them real quick? You want to let them sit here for a little bit? Okay, we're going to let them sit here for a little bit. And kind of give you ideas. They're steaming up pretty good. And what we're going to do next is, she's going to grab me something here real quick. So we'll get this right here. And to take you over here, show what we're going to do. Once we get the potatoes ready, this is enough to make 2 sweet potato pies. It's 1 cup of condensed milk, 3 cups of sugar, 4 eggs, 2 sticks of butter, 2 tablespoons, like I said, of flour, 2 tablespoons of ground cinnamon, 2 tablespoons of nutmeg, 2 tablespoons of pumpkin spice, 1 tablespoon, like I said, of vanilla extract. And so what we're going to do, like I say, is that, let me make sure I got that right here. Let me go back over it again. We got 1 tablespoon, 1 tablespoon, 1 tablespoon, 1 tablespoon, and 2 tablespoons, 2 sticks of butter. The reason why, if you only want to cook 1 pie, you would half and everything. You would only use 1.5 cups of sugar, half a can of condensed milk, 2 eggs, 1 stick of butter. Like I said, you would half and all the ingredients. You just use 1 teaspoon of each one if you just only wanted to make 1 pie. And so once the potatoes get ready, what we'll do, like I said, we'll start combining. We got our mixer here set up, and we'll start combining our ingredients, like I said, once the sweet potatoes get ready. But this is all, like I said, to make 2 sweet potato pies, like I said. But as I said, you'll cut it in half if you only want to make 1. And so at this particular point, like I said, what we'll do, we'll go back over here, like I said, to our sweet potatoes and just have another look at them, see if they've cooled down a little bit. We'll give it just a few more minutes here. And what we're gonna do now, like I said, she's getting ready to just dump the butter in the mixer. Okay, we're gonna put the sugar in there. And kind of shine it a little bit. Just kind of mixing the butter and the sugar together here, let it combine. Now she's doing that right there. So let that run a little bit. Now she's going to pour the eggs in real slow. Right, kind of show you how that's looking inside there. She's speeding it up just a little bit. All right. Okay, we're gonna probably do about 4 cups of sweet potatoes, like I said, once we get ready for the sweet potatoes. But usually that's 2 pies will make about 4 cups total. So we'll do about 4 cups sweet potatoes. Let's check our. Now that's look real creamy. And it's got a good mixture to it. All right, we'll let that set there for a minute. We'll give her time to get potatoes ready. We've got a mixer going. Now we get ready to add the condensed milk. Give you a chance to see, like I said, what it looks like once we add the condensed milk. Just pour it in there real slow, so it won't splatter everywhere. And you have to pour this real slow because you don't want it to splatter and you want to get a good even mix. And so you let that combine like this for a little bit. Here comes the flour will be next. So she's going to dump the flour in. Flour kind of helps combine all the ingredients like that together. You see that mixed in. And this is just a good way, like I said, to kind of get you to see the whole process like this for someone that may want to start, indulging in trying to make sweet potato pie. Now here comes the sweet potatoes. Now we're gonna just slowly rake them inside the mix, like so, little by little. And you see, she just pouring a little bit at a time. She's not trying to just dump it all at one time. She's trying to let a little bit of it mix and then pour, mix and then pour. And it's steaming pretty good, but that's what you want, like so. And so. Another reason why at this point she put the sweet potatoes in, she didn't really want the eggs to really get too hot. So that's why you want to put the sweet potatoes in at this particular point, because when she put the eggs in much earlier. You don't want your eggs to start frying in that heat. So that's why the eggs go in much sooner like that. So I'll show you how that's mixing up, and it's really coming together pretty good. So here's the second round of sweet potatoes that's going in here. Like I said, so you see as she get ready to pour it in, it's gonna get a little bit thicker. And so this is the second round. Like I said, it's a total of 4 cups. We had that bowl pretty much completely full. Over 4 cups, she's kind of blending the ingredient real slow. And as you can see, like this, it's getting a little bit thicker. And so now all we got to do is add our vanilla extract and we kind of start a little bit earlier. We got a table set up for all our guests coming over. So that's kind of getting things prepped a little bit, but that's kind of how a table looks like this. So, you know, we got family coming over, so it kind of gives an idea. But let's go back over here, like I said, so we can see what it looks like. So you see it's getting a little bit thicker, and things are beginning to really, really blend. And so, how much longer we got on this right here? We got about another 5 minutes of mixing. We should get in about another 5 minutes, like I said. We'll start putting. Next will go the tablespoon of ground cinnamon, which is going to give it a real good flavor, and it's going to really, like I said, help give the sweet potato pie, like this, a nice flavor. So this is going quite well. And she's got the ground cinnamon going in here, and it'll go in there and mix pretty good. You kind of see it's been making change its color just a little bit. And next she's going to do the the nutmeg. So we got nutmeg going in next. Same thing, a tablespoon. Since we're making 2 pies. All right. Next we'll have the pumpkin spice. Of course, tablespoon with pumpkin spice as well. And these ingredients just wakes it up. It gives it, like say, a nice flavor to your pie. And so that's why you want to, add these ingredients. Like I said, and of course, our last thing, like I said, will be, like I said, our vanilla extract. We like to use pure vanilla extract. It just gives it. Let me show you how that looks now. Look at that color. Color looks beautiful. Beautiful color. All right, we're kind of raking the sides and the walls down a little bit, try to get a lot of that just kicked up on the side of the walls of it to get it to blend in. And once you kind of go in and make sure she can get the lump side of it, like I said, you'll probably spin it about another minute or two, and then go from there. But you want to get your side walls, like I said, where they're blended as well. Now you can see the blender's going a little bit faster now, like I said. That's to kind of get everything, like I said, mixed up a little bit finer. So when you pour it into your pie crust, like I said, it won't be so lumpy. So this is another part of that process, like I said, where you want to make sure that, like I said, your mix, like I said, is even, and like I said, you don't leave a lot of lumps in it, like I said. So this is real important as well. So we got all our ingredients in. And next, like I said, once the mixer is finished, we'll go ahead, like I said, and pour it in our pies. Okay, we finished mixing, and between this next take here, we mixed for about another 10 minutes. And what she's doing, she's getting ready to take that part out. And what you don't want to do is when you get ready to pour your batter, just notice, like I said, what she's doing. She's not raking that back in the batter. The reason why, like I said, is because a lot of times, like I said, on this particular mixing handle, it'll be real stringy. So you don't want to rake that back in here to avoid, like I said, having it all stringy. So that's why she's putting it, like I said, in this particular cup. You don't want to mix that right there. You want to just leave that alone, like I said. And so what she's getting ready to do now is pour it up. You see how she's kind of giving it one last mix. And just kind of making sure, like I say, everything at the bottom. So she's getting ready to pour it. Let me come right on this side right here, and she's getting ready to pour it up here. And that's looking beautiful. That's looking beautiful. Okay, we got other part here. And that's looking good. We got just a little bit left. And normally what we do with this right here is if we have a little bit mud, let me show you what we got left in here. We got that we normally like say, put it in a Ziploc bag, like I said, and freeze it away. And then that way, like I said, you know what I'm saying, when you get ready, like I said, for next time, you can take it, like I said, and you can mix it up. But we had quite a bit left. And what we'll do, like I said, is we'll save that. We don't throw it away. But this part right here, you can just go ahead and wash that off because we don't want the strings. That's where it catches all your strings and your potatoes at right there. So that's why we didn't put that in there. So you'll see she's getting ready to save that right there. And so the next part, like I said, when we cut here, will be the final process. Like I said, it'll go in the oven, like I said, at 350 degrees for, like I say, about an hour, like I said. And like when I do my potato pies, my pecan pies, I usually bake mine one at a time, but she normally puts hers in, like I say, both at the same time. So the next video, like I say, coming up, I'll be doing pecan pies, like I say, and so when you can see this right here, this is that's quite a bit of pie filling left, like I say, but as I said, they look beautiful. And so what we'll do is they'll go in the oven 350 for 1 hour.